Hello, good evening, and welcome to today's new episode. And in this particular episode, I shall be discussing uh, again result analysis Q2FY25. But this time, today's video is going to be very crispy, very short. It will be related to the sunrise sector. I will be discussing the result of how the sunrise sector companies did in Q2FY25. So please stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Uh, and also please note the companies which I shall be discussing in this particular video is not a buy, sell or hold recommendation. If you have any interest in any company discussed here, you can take advice from the registered advisor. So my motive is to convey you guys a comprehensive picture of the companies, comprehensive picture of the market, how different companies did in Q2 FY25. And in this motive, actually, I have I'm making this video series for recent past result analysis. So without wasting time, let me take you in my screen. So I will start with this company called KPI Green Energy. This company is basically a developer uh, of solar and solar wind uh, hybrids. So they are kind of EPC company, but they not only develop projects, but simultaneously they manage and operate this solar projects and solar wind hybrid projects as well. The result was fabulous for this particular company. A top line of the company jumped 67% year on year basis. EBITDA jumped 88% year on year basis. Net profit jumped twofold at 70 crore. EBITDA margin expanded 400 basis point at 37%. Net profit margin expanded 300 basis point at 19%. So fabulous result for KPI Green Energy. Next is Starling Wilson. We know that this is a solar EPC company. Top line of the company jumped 36% year on year basis, but EBITDA, which was very narrow in the corresponding quarter of the last year, that was 1.5 crore. Now it has improved to 18 crore in this particular quarter. So jump was big, but overall EBITDA, the figure of EBITDA is very small compared to its top line. So EBITDA margin is only 2%. And net profit means the bottom line, which was 55 crore of loss in the corresponding quarter of the last year, is now 8.5 crore of profit. So it seems like a turnaround story, but I'm not very sure. So very important, we need to understand whether in case of any turnaround, whether this kind of companies are arriving towards break even, so how much sustainability is. So that is the thing you have to check. Next company is AGI Greenpac. You know, this company is a glass container manufacturer, means they also manufacture PET bottles. And the glass container means they are basically supplier of glass container for, or let's say glass bottles for various liquor companies. And this company top line didn't was kind of flat. 3% degrowth was there. EBITDA grew 15%. Net profit jumped 29% year on year basis. Result was, I would say, take a fair bit of bit of numbers for AGI Greenpac, but margins were very good. EBITDA margin expanded 400 basis point at 26%. Net profit margin expanded 300 basis point at 12%. Next company is Ramco System. It's an old company, not a new one. This company is traditionally a software manufacturer, software developer. They basically develop HR software. They have their own HR software, that is HR accounting, HR software, accounting and billing software. This type of software are basically developed by this company for the sake of various clients of the company. So the this company, this is the core business. I tracked it for some time, for like for 5 6 years back. They didn't do well at all. So HR is the like larger section. HR software is the larger section. Around then it used to be around 60%, means HR's contribution used to be around 60%. But why I have taken this in the sunrise sector? Because they are into a very specialized niche business, niche area of business. What is that? They are into the MRO software provider, means they are the repair and overall activity, whatever happens in the helicopter. So in aviation sector, not only in helicopter, that is the aviation sector. That is one like another one line of business for Ramco system. And this repair overhaul like is gradually becoming means software driven nowadays. And whatever the manual means, larger part is still manual, I believe, at least in India. But gradually there is a conversion, and these are gradually becoming software driven, automated software driven. So this company should find its role important over there. Apart from that, this company is also getting into the drone sector. They are the helicopter uh, software driven helicopter management uh, system. They have helicopter operating software, rather I would say helicopter operating software. And that's why they are with that experience, they are getting into drone sector as well. They work with US US Army as well. So altogether, experience is good, but they could not deliver, and historically they could not deliver. So there was lots of disappointment from the investor community from this for this particular sector. But as this drone sector is getting prominence and aviation is flourishing, that's why I like kept this company in the radar, so that in any material change we can capture. So top line grew mere 13%, not fabulous anything. But EBITDA, which was negative, there was a loss of 127 crore at EBITDA level in the corresponding quarter of the last year. Now in this particular quarter, they made a profit of 16.6 crore. And bottom line, which was negative 146 crore, means loss of 146 crore during in the corresponding quarter of the last year, that is September 23. That has narrowed down to June 24 at 19.6 crore. Now it has further narrowed down to 9.6 crore of loss. So need to check how means whether this trend becomes remains continued, and whether the management uh, shows its competence to uh, capture this ROH opportunity, the drone opportunity, to increase the shareholders' wealth. So you can check this company. Next one is C Info System. This is Map My India, nothing else. Map My India. So top line of the company grew 14% year on year basis. EBITDA was negative 8% year on year basis. Net profit was also down 8% year on year basis. EBITDA margin squeezed by 800 basis point, 36%. So the info system result was not good, but this is a new segment. That's why I mentioned this particular company in this particular video. Next is Aimtron. Aimtron is basically a PCBA manufacturer. They did quite well. Top line of the company jumped 34%, EBITDA jumped 30%, net profit jumped 58% year on year basis. EBITDA margin has slightly down, was slightly compressed at 25%. Net profit margin expanded 300 basis point at 19%. Next is Anthony Waste Handling. Anthony Waste Handling's result was not good, but this is a very new type of company in the sense uh, they basically collects the garbage, or let's say waste of the municipalities. So they collect the waste and they dispose it of, or let's say like by certain technique they dispose it of. So I do not have any reading on this particular company, but yes, so these type of listed companies are very rare. That's why I have kept this in this particular list. So Anthony Waste Handling, its EBITDA was down 17% year on year basis, and net profit uh, was down by 15%, by 51% at 15 crore. So result was not at all good. Then Borosil Renewables, this is a solar cell manufacturer, and top line of the company result was not good. Top line fell 7% year on year basis. EBITDA fell 12% year on year basis. Net profit turned negative at 13 crore. So result obviously was not good for Borosil Renewables. Alphageo India, क्या करते हैं ये company? Just a moment, let me have a check. Oh, okay. I was checking. I forgot. Okay, they are. I got it. I got it. They are basically some क्या बोलते हैं seismic wave geophysical seismic data acquisition. So what is that? Let me give you a hint. Uh, Basically, when this exploration oil exploration company uh, like keeps on finding where there is oil, or where the possibilities there to have oil reserves, crude oil reserves and natural gas reserves. So these type of companies, Oil India, ONGC, they keeps on finding out, right? At least in the onshores, and in the offshores and onshores, whatever it is. So if there is some material presence of crude or natural gas under the ground level, maybe under the seabed, so what happens that a little drilling is done over there, and afterwards some seismic wave is transmitted inside. The reply from or let's say the when the seismic wave goes down, afterwards it reverts back. So the reflection, or let's say when it bounces back, then that frequency is basically captured through certain devices, and that device, based on the kind of frequency received, uh, that device can give you what kind of reserve is there, or whether there is any reserve, there is no reserve. So that is basically mentioned. That is basically that actually becomes clear, and accordingly this uh, companies, explorer companies, take a call based on its cost and बेनिफिट स्ट्रक्चर. जहाँ पे रिजर्व कम होगा वहाँ पे ऑब्वियसली देर इज नो पॉइंट, क्योंकि उसका एक्सप्लोरेशन का काफ़ी खर्चा होता है. सो देर इज नो पॉइंट डिगिंग दैट वेल. सो so this company, this Alphageo, they are basically uh, provides this geophysical seismic data acquisition, processing, interpretation services for exploration of hydrocarbon and minerals. जो हम बोल रहा था वही चीज़ ये करता है. Namo e-waste handling. Namo e-waste, they are basically collects. This company basically collects e-waste. E-waste आपको मालूम है कि आपका जो लैपटॉप खराब हो गया, फिर आपका रेफ्रिजरेटर खराब हो गया, आपका क्या बोलता है, आपका एसी खराब हो गया, राइट? तो ये जो लोग फेंक देते हैं वहाँ पे, आप ये कहीं पे फेंक नहीं सकते, तो उसको प्रॉपरली डिस्पोज ऑफ करना पड़ता है. सो दिस कंपनी, व्हाट दिस कंपनी डज, that they collects whatever can be recovered and whatever can be reused. So those type of materials are basically recovered by this Namo e-waste. So I don't know how many companies are there in this particular sector, but yes, this company is one, obviously. So what they do, sorry, what they do, they basically collect the those e-waste, and then they dispose of, and whatever the necessary, or let's say usable components are there which are in the good health, or let's say whatever the copper wires are there which is costly, or any aluminium body parts, those are basically disposed of, let's say those are basically recycled by this the type of company, Namo e-waste. So, okay, they are basically posting, I think, quarterly, half yearly numbers. Many SME companies provide half yearly numbers. So, half yearly basis, the company posted fabulous result. Very good result, I would say, very good result. Top line of the company jumped 96% year on year basis. EBITDA jumped 56% year on year basis. Net profit jumped 76% year on year basis. But as EBITDA is not, the EBIT growth of EBITDA is not in line with growth of the top line. So EBITDA margin squeezed 300 basis point at 11%. Next is the company called Droneacharya. Droneacharya is in the क्या बोलता है आपका, ड्रोन ऑपरेटिंग बिजनेस. मीन्स ड्रोन जो ऑपरेशन होता है, सो जो सिखाया जाता है, सो दे आर, द्रोणाचार्य इज बेसिकली इनटू दोज, मतलब स्किल डेवलपमेंट सेगमेंट, आई बिलीव. लेट मी हैव अ चेक, क्विक चेक. व्हाट द्रोणाचार्य, याद नहीं रहता है बिकॉज आई didn't do this particular company, but attended many uh, management calls from various listed players and unlisted players from this particular zone. So this company, they are drone operation training, supply and maintenance services, and management consultancy and training services. So they are mostly into the training services. Result was not good in this particular quarter. Top line grew 29%, but EBITDA fell 41% year on year basis. Net profit fell 59% year on year basis, and EBITDA margin squeezed by 1400 basis point at 13%. So these are few companies I have captured in the sunrise sector. In the next video, I will be discussing some other sectors to continue this segment, this series of Q2FY25 result discussion. So that's it in this particular video. I'm not extended it further. So I hope you have found some material input for your portfolio, or for making fresh investment, for generating some fresh investment ideas. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like the video. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video with uh, again with the continued result analysis of Q2 FY25. Thank you so much.